Today, it is hella fucking rainy. It's like monsooning outside. If you know what that means, it means like rain's coming down hella hard. Okay, hella hard. Your girl went to Target. Okay. I've been hearing a lot of huffle and puffle about the idea that Target is now going to be selling like more, like kind of high-end brands, but like in that like a middle range spectrum. So like they're not like over the top expensive brands, but they're more high-end than you would normally find at like a drugstore, right? So I said, bitch, we going to Target. I got some stuff. I want to review it with you bitches and let's see if this shit works, if it's good, if it's not, if it's a bunch of bullshit that Target be selling this kind of bullshit. So let's see. As you can see, I already have on my base face pretty much everything on it that I need, and that's about that. The first thing I got are these teardrop sponges by Sonia Kashuk. It says that they're for applying and blending concealers, highlighters, contours, foundation, and powder. Use the pointed end for coverage in hard to reach areas like around the eyes, nose, lips, and wider end to cover the cheeks, chin, and forehead, okay? So these are like flat beauty blenders, okay? I saw, I think, Tati using something like this before, and I was like, that's interesting because for me, I have like these really tiny little areas, like even right in between my nose, like it's like so small. I also picked up this NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector. I feel like NYX is, do they have that at Rite Aid? Do they have that at CVS? I don't know if they do. Listen, I just bought a bunch of shit from Target. That's all I know. At first I looked at it and I was like, oh, this kind of looks like a color corrector. But upon further investigation, they had different colors. So it wasn't just like green, red, or orange. It was like all, but it's called Dark Circle Concealer Corrector. So I don't know. We're gonna take a look at that. I also got the HD Studio Photogenic NYX Concealer. I also picked up a couple brushes from Sonia Kashuk. I have like a couple powder puff brushes from her, and that I did get at Target, and I thought they worked pretty well. So I was like, okay, let's try this shit out. I also picked up the NYX Glitter Primer. I can't believe that I've been like dabbling in makeup for so long now and I have yet to get a glitter glue. So when I saw it, I had to pick it up because there's so many eyeshadows that I'm like, man, this would be great. It had a whole section with Pixi makeup, okay? So Pixi is like a brand that you see at like Ulta, okay? So this is called the Pixi Skin Treats Glow Tonic. It says that it has glycolic acid for it exfoliates to remove dead skin cells, revealing healthy glowing skin for all skin types. As you can see, I've already kind of dipped into this. I actually really like this stuff, and and I have a dry face, doesn't dry off my face at all, and like at the end of the day, like before your shower, right? You put this on a couple, like, so they had like containers that you could have, like they had like little pads, and then like this solution was in it, so you could just pick up a pad and put it on. But I had like 3 little cotton balls, and like it has this like little sprouty thing in here, so you can just like squeeze it out, put it right on my cotton balls, went all around my face, and when I looked at those friggin' cotton balls, I nearly died. This could get my face so clean, and I had this problem with like a little acne here and there. So like, oh my god, I feel like it's such a game changer, like such a game changer. If you guys already know about this shit and you're like, yeah, Julie, get with the fucking program, sorry, okay? Staying in the same region, of course, your girl has to go pick up the Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Cloth. So So it came in this thing, which has a bonus travel size, and anytime I can get a bonus on anything, I'm down, okay? I already did my brows because this is just something that I don't really feel like we really need to go into in-depth detail about. But this is the Brow Stylist Definer by L'Oreal. It has a spoolie on one end. It has this nice thin pencil. I absolutely love little pencils like this. And it goes on really well and it stays all day. I've actually been wearing this for a few, I've had this makeup for about a week now. So about a week I've been wearing it, and I work in a kitchen. It gets super, super hot now that it's summertime, bitch. It gets so freaking hot in that damn kitchen. It's awful. But I've been wearing it in my eyebrows. I've been saying put hunty. So the last thing I got is this holographic, I'm gonna open it. Don't do this at home, kids. This is a dry glitter from NYX. It is a like purple holographic dry glitter. Now this is so freaking pretty. I just spilled it everywhere. We are going to be testing all of this fantastic stuff out right now. Let's zoop. Let's figure it out. So I'm gonna go wet my sponges and we're gonna dive into it. Alrighty, so first things first, I went ahead and put some water on my little spongy sponge right here. So you can see it has like about doubled in size almost. I wet my sponge, wrung it out. It's actually really soft, and I was very, very pleasantly surprised with how soft and spongy it feels, just like a normal beauty blender. Sometimes when you buy cheaper, sorry Sonia Kashuk, but sometimes when you buy cheaper stuff at like CVS or the dollar store or Rite Aid, you end up and you get a beauty blender. It does not feel like this good, and it doesn't feel like the real thing. So it does a really bad job blending out your makeup. So I'm really excited to try this. So upon further inspection, this just says it's a dark sealer corrector. So if I know a little bit about makeup, I'm gonna say that it's literally gonna go right over my dark circles, okay? So this is just a Dent Kylie Cosmetics brush. I believe it's a concealer brush. It's a very packed bristles, and you know, like in her early years of makeup, she just came out with like random brushes or whatever, and that was about it. She never really said what they were for. She just kind of came out with them. So yeah, okay. You use them what you want to use them for, honey. All right, so I am going to go ahead and I'm just going to paint this I'm gonna paint it on, and then I'm gonna blend it out. I'm just being the makeup guru of the world and doing what I was taught in school, which is School of the Hard Knocks, which is just fucking do whatever the hell you want. You know what I'm trying? So again, like, I'm not going to put this anywhere else. It has a really peachy undertone. Let's see if I can kind of show you that. It's really peachy. So I'm actually a little nervous. I don't know if this is gonna be good. This stuff is about $9, okay? This is the peachy corrector that I have on, and this is our concealer, our HD whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go in and I'm just going to dab this out. See, I have this little area. It's so hard to get into, but I'm liking this thing. This thing's good. It's perfect for me. All right, let's see. It's definitely thick and it's definitely creamy, and I mean, as I'm sure it should be seeing as it needs to cover up dark circles, right? So, I guess I'll go ahead and put a little bit more on. I mean, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Like I said, I don't know the first thing about this. All I know is it said it was a concealer. Maybe they can't use a sponge on it. Maybe that's what it is. eating it? I don't know. The product is moving a lot. When I go paint this on like this, the product moves. See? Pulls it. So that in itself makes me feel like it's a product issue because the blending out, it just kind of disappears. But I'm gonna try again. I have to blend it out. If I don't blend it out, it's gonna crease. If I don't blend it out, I'm not gonna be able to put anything over it. Like, I'm not gonna be like, and it's gone. It's literally gone. I don't know. Let's put on some HD Studio photogenic shit. I'm gonna just come right over this. Now, the reason why I bought this to put over this corrector is because any other corrector, color corrector, you would need to put makeup over it, right? This concealer, I can tell you, is very loose. And I have a feeling it's not gonna be very good. So that's kind of why I'm like really packing it on. No, like I said, maybe I asked for too much. I mean, I guess there's people out there that just want a little bit of coverage, and if you're that person, Godspeed. But honey, I have a job with stresses in it and a life with stresses in it, and I don't get a whole lot of sleep at nighttime, and so I'm just saying that, like, you know, maybe I have darker under eyes than most, but I don't even have a kid, so I probably don't have darker under eyes than most. But bitch, I just want some full coverage from the fucking drugstore. That's all I'm asking. So I am gonna set this with some Coty Airspun. I don't believe they sell this at Target, but they sell it at friggin' Walmart for pennies, like literally. So while we're baking, let's try to like get into some eye love, okay? So I have here, this is a Sonia Kashuk blending crease brush and a Sonia Kashuk detailed blending brush. Now I was very strategic when picking these brushes because your bitch has small little eyelids, and I don't know where that, if I got that from my mama or I got it from my daddy, but I have small eyelids. It's the only part of my body that's small. It's not too light. It has a little bit of weight behind it. This one right here is my detailed blending brush, and this one right here is my detailed crease brush. So you can just take a look at those. I'm going in with my 3502 Morphe palette. If you don't have this, bitch, you better go get it. I'm just gonna throw down some colors, just give me some transitions, and then we're gonna pop on that glitter. I'm gonna use my other little guy here. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm like really far, but these palettes are super big. Alrighty, now that we have our base laying nice down like what, bitch? We're gonna go ahead and grab our NYX glitter primer, which this is sealed to the maximum. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to steal this shit. Fuck that. Alright, this is our glitter primer. Let's see how she feels. Oh, she feel thick, bitch. She feel real thick. This is a really nice, like, precise, thin brush. So I'm just gonna go ahead, grab my mirror. I put some glue on my hand. I'm gonna dip my little brushy brush. Oh my gosh, I've never even used glitter glue, you guys. All right, so let's pray that I don't fuck this up. Cause sometimes it just happens. Like, I wonder if this stuff is like eyelash glue where you like need it to sit for a second. It's like a little tiny, finer brush. I'm gonna throw it on my brush like so. Let's hope this works. I don't even know. Okay, so it's doing what it needs to do, which is hold down the lid. I'm gonna just take a little bit of this. Make sure we blend it. Make sure we're looking cute. Alright, we're going to give that a minute. We are going to give that a minute. But the reason why I did the purple and red go so good together. So I said, self, if I was purple holographic glitter, what shadow would my ass want to be touching? And I said, bitch, you know it's right. So the fun part is trying to make these similar and look friggin' the same, because that is something I've struggled in all my life. Making two things look the exact same. Where you could say, oh, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. You can't say the same thing when you're doing eyeshadow. So this is my first time, like, seriously ever in my life working with a dry glitter plus glitter glue, okay? So it's a little complicated. All right, you guys, let me go finish up and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I am back. We are done. Now let's get into the final review. Firstly, I love the Sonia Kashuk like flat makeup sponges. Dope. These are awesome. Secondly, they have a whole line of Pixi. So if you already know Pixi products, and you might know that they're awesome. I never fucked with them. This glow tonic was the first stuff I've ever bought. It is fantastic. The NYX eye glitter primer stuff works great, keeps the glitter on. I actually didn't get a single glitter fallout on my face, which means it went from the cap to the brush to the eye, and it did not move and it did not budge. So there's that. The glitter, they have plenty of different colors. I'm sure you can't see the glitter as good as I would hoped. Maybe one day I'll get some good camera and some professional lighting and I'll be like a real YouTuber one day, but right now, bitch, you watching me on the phone. Sonia Kashuk brushes, I purposely used only the two that I bought pretty much until I hit it up with this one, just to kind of blend out the inners and outers after I put on my glitter with this one. These two brushes are from Morphe, both very good price. Anyway, like the Morphe brushes are good prices. But everything else, I did use the Sonia Kashuk brushes purposely because not everyone is going to be rolling around with brushes, okay? And this isn't even a lot. Some people can only afford 2 brushes, so you can make it work if you get yourself a larger blending brush and a smaller detailed brush. Done. Both brushes worked really well. One was $9 and one was $11. I don't really know which one it was, but anyway, they work well. The other thing that was really good, like I did tell you guys, is the Brow Stylist Finder. This is by L'Oreal. I did my brows before I got on. Great shit, good shit, get it, whatever. The NYX bullshit and the other NYX bullshit. Now, this is the dark concealer corrector. I found that when I was putting this product on, it was moving. I did not like it. I know for a fact I will not reach for this again. The HD Studio, Photogenic Studio Concealer, whatever. Stuff was okay. It was loose. It wasn't 100% full coverage. If you're looking for a full coverage concealer, there's plenty of other concealers that you can find, especially at the drugstore, that will do much better for you than this bullshit. And the prices were high. I feel like Target is upping their prices now because they feel like, oh, we're gonna put some like super awesome, new awesome brands in here and we're gonna be charging up the ass, and it's not fair. These are bullshit products that don't work well and they need to not be so expensive because normal people are shopping at Target. Normal people are shopping at the drugstore, and these are the prices that you're being asked to spend. So, I mean, vote Julie for president. You know, that's all I'm saying. All right, you guys, as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this is your first time hanging out with me, do not let it be your last. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notification. Your girl is back and better than ever. Maybe not that, but anyways, leave me some love, comments, give me a like, whatever. I accept all, okay? I accept all. I am an equal opportunity employer. Love you guys.